And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from anywhere you are in the world. I am Anne-Marie Empanada Wilson, Mommy Ann on the go. We are streaming live in all other platforms. How are you doing if you are watching from the tube? Say hi, say hello. If you're watching from my page, say hi, say hello. Let's see where you're coming from. And you know what? It is Tuesday, December 10, 2024. 15 more days and it's going to be Christmas. Would you believe that? Are you all done with shopping? Gifts are all ready? I think I am. But you know what? Every time I go to the corner or do something, I said, I think I would need that for my son or for my daughter or for my husband. Something like that. But anyhow, I hope you are doing great. I hope you're amazing. And yeah, thank you so much for coming in the live. I know some of you are already here even before me. Thank you, thank you. Sheila, Kendrick, Shermay, Jeannie, Susanna. And I know you would want to maybe want to learn how to get that 500 pesos as a gift for Christmas and being here live. That's okay. That's okay. There's something good at the end of this live. I really do love that you are here. I know it's a sacrifice. It is 1 o'clock in the morning there in the Philippines, and most of my viewers are from the Philippines. I really do appreciate you coming in. So just fill out the form. I'm going to give you a minute before or 30 seconds before I call in our guest. We have a very special guest, but I just want everybody to come on that one, making sure you put in your name and your, I think, email so I could verify later. Make sure you are sharing. Because at what I have said before, even if you are not interested with the business that we have here, that I'm offering an opportunity for you to really also see this amazing business that we have, we still want you to get inspired by our stories, as well as you might know somebody that would want to know more about this business. So you sharing it to your streams, to your Facebook, to your Tube, that would be great. Enough gift for me to be happy that you are here. Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you. So what will you win? You will win 500 pesos if you are in the Philippines, but if you are a business partner already, you will be receiving a special gift from me. So it doesn't matter if you're from the business or not yet, you are free to join. Even if you are a family member, you can also join. So Colleen is here, as well as Chica Juana Vlog. I'm doing all this shout out so that we can have a smooth interview. And then at the end of our interview, please make sure you are still here, because when we call in your name from the wheel of names and you are not here, then your prize will be defeated. All right, I guess we're good. Everybody's already here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. If you're ready, I think I'm ready too. All right, good morning again, everyone from Maryland here. I am very much excited because I have a special guest that I met personally. I think we met in Japan, or I don't know if we met in Calgary, but we had a bond and we actually spent a whole entire week in the meetup that happened in Mexico. So I really would want you to know also this very special lady. She is from Calgary, and we will get to know her together. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Brenda.
Hi, Anne-Marie.
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just have to do a correction though. I'm not from Calgary.
No, from Canada. Sorry, but
from Canada, yeah.
Okay.
From a province that's in the middle of Canada called Saskatchewan, and it's shaped like this. So we always say it's the province that is easy to draw and hard to spell.
Easy to draw but hard to spell. Okay, I will remember Saskatchewan. Even harder for me to say, you know. But sorry, I was about to say Canada because I do not specifically know where you're from, but I know you're from Canada, and you are one of the last one to leave in from the Mexico, and I knew you were heading your way to Canada.
Yeah.
So how are you?
Good. I was just in Calgary or close to Calgary for a Christmas party, a business Christmas party. So that was really fun. I,
Yeah.
my husband and I traveled all the way. It's I don't know, from here, it's probably a 7-hour trip.
You know what?
And
Mhm.
yeah, so we went to the Karen and Chris's Christmas party. So that was
You know
lots of
what?
fun.
I just realized that one before you continue. Do you usually do a live interview with Ron, the other half of Ron and Brenda, or no?
No, not usually at all. No,
Because I don't want
he's
to offend him and say, "Hey, it's supposed
no,
to be the two of us."
he's not even here with me at my house, at our house. So
Okay.
he's he just sent me a message that he's at a appliance store helping his uncle buy a stove. So
Oh my. Okay, cool. So Brenda, I really love your spirit. The way she's smiling right now, guys, that actually really caught me like right off. And I said, I really love this lady. So tell them who you are. How long have you been in the business?
well, my name, as you see at the bottom, is Brenda Templeman, and our page is Brenda and Ron. And Ron is the strong silent type. He's in the occasional photo, and he's a very supportive spouse in the business. But he doesn't like to. I don't think he's ever been on an interview. Well, I know he hasn't. So we've been married for 45 years, him and I.
Oh,
And we have 3 adult children and 4 beautiful grandchildren. They will be just about, well, once one more has her birthday on December 20th, then we can say
ooh.
they're 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Wow, you
2
got young
boys,
babies. Happy, happy
2
family.
yeah, 2 boys, 2 girls, and they're alternating.
Uh-huh.
One mom has 2 boys, one mom has 2 girls, and our son has yet to bless us with grandchildren. Who knows? Maybe that will come. I don't know. But yeah, they're being a grandma is amazing. And that was one of the reasons why I got into this business 5.5 years ago. We didn't well, I guess they were nearly all born then. That they
Mhm.
yeah, they're my reason for, I didn't want to say there was this really cool thing I could have done, but I didn't because I was too scared. I thought I couldn't do it.
Mhm.
And that was I didn't want that to be me. I wanted them to be able to look at grandma and say, "Look at the cool stuff that she's doing. Isn't she amazing?"
I like
And so that's one of the reasons that I hopped in. I was already retired from my insurance broker career of 17 years. I'd also worked at our kids' school when they were growing up. So that was I loved that because we were I drive them to school in the morning, we come home at night, and we had the same holiday. So that was really good.
Mhm.
Yeah. So then when we moved to the city, Saskatoon, that's close to the place we grew, our kids grew up,
Mhm.
then I went back to work in the insurance business, and then I retired from there, and I still had gas left in the tank. So yeah.
Keep on going, right? Keep on going. If you still have gas in your tank, I like that. You
Yeah.
know what? I would really just want to read all of these comments supposed to be at the end, but I just could not ignore our business partners that took their time to really stop by and say hello to us. Paul McLean
No.
is here. Our business partner Amy from the Philippines is here. Jess is here.
Oh,
Yes, she
hey,
agreed
Jess.
to that. I
Hey.
love being a grandma. Would you believe that? I could not imagine myself yet.
No,
Hold
I
on.
couldn't
Stop.
even imagine that Jess is a grandma. No.
I know, right? Okay, a lot of things that we I would want to know about. I said I did not prepare any questions for you, but just that one question, you already have a lot of information. Now you said you have volunteered in the business. I mean, you have been in the business for 5.5 years, but I really looked up into you because. As what you said, you're already retired. You must be in your 50s or 60s, something like that.
66.
66, but you are working and volunteering in the background of our business. What made you do that?
Well, I just found that this community was so amazing that
Mm,
I thought if I can step up and help in any way, I would certainly want to do that.
mhm,
So yeah, I got involved in the helping out with the training site, and then there's a book club that we have, and so that somehow I ended up helping out with, and watching the webinars a couple times a month to make sure everything's going all correct.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's so many there's so many places to step up and just be, help
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah.
I love doing that. So that's taken a lot of my energy. And then when I help there, I learn so much, like,
Mm.
oh, making training site videos and getting into Canva and that kind of thing. That's my happy place. I
Mhm.
can, yeah.
I tell you, I really do salute you for doing that. I'm so happy that I was able to meet people that are really doing this for our, because I tell you, like for those that don't know our business yet, so we work digitally, right? But most of the people that are on the behind the scene of our community, they're actually just volunteers. And just like Brenda and me, we have this feeling of fulfillment every time we give back to our community, because this is the community that has already and still giving us a lot of good things, a lot, not just money wise, but definitely the community is giving, like that word giving. So it's just like right to also give back in whatever you can. And you're right, when you do that and when you see the back end, and you'll be like, wait, what? That's how it's done. So you would learn more. So it's actually a plus 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 if you volunteer. So if you are not volunteering yet in our community, even your story would change other people's lives as well, even if there's no financial connection. Now, Brenda, you said you and your husband started this business. He is not in the picture a lot, but he's very supportive. You have kids, you have grandchildren, you were already retired when you found this business. I see a lot of those because I know the 50 plus and above were the first ones to really make sure that we have our meetup in Mexico. It's been 4 years now. But you said you still have gas in your tank, so you just want to keep going. So when you started this business, what were you thinking? What was your biggest goal? Like you have the money, you have the kids, you have the grandchildren. And I like when you said you want to be the grandma that your grandchildren would say, hey, look at all these things grandma's doing. But for you personally, what has this business brought to you?
Well, when I retired, I thought I want to go places.
Mm.
And I always say I want to go all the places, do all the things, and hug all the people. So
Oh, yeah.
that I had done a couple of those trips before before I entered the business, and it wasn't a big trip. I
Mm-hmm.
said to my husband, well, I'm just going to go back a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Back in 2016, we had two people pass away very suddenly in our lives. Ron's sister, the day before her 60th birthday.
Oh.
Yeah. And then my dad, the day after his 84th birthday.
Mm.
Sudden, very sudden, totally unexpected. And so that made us all realize that we're not promised tomorrow. Someday we might not get a someday.
Yeah.
So I and this was even before dad passed away. I said to Ron, we've got all these air miles. I want to go to Toronto. I want to see these two things in Toronto and go to a ball game. And
Mm.
so I said, I'm going. You can come with me if you want. I'm going to go.
I like that.
And
Mhm.
so he said, okay. And we went and we spent a week in Toronto and we had a blast. And
Mhm.
I went and saw the Chihuly glass exhibit, and I went to see a Lauren Harris. Uh, Lauren Harris is a Canadian artist. Steve
Mhm.
Martin, the comedian, he curated this tour of this art. So I
Mhm.
wanted to go and see those two things that are very niche that nobody probably ever had heard of, but that's
Uh-huh.
what I wanted to do. And
That's
so
what makes you happy, right?
yeah, and so that's the kind of stuff that I wanted to do more of. And I realized that when I retired, okay, well, I didn't have a pension from the place that I retired.
Mhm.
So let's see where I can find some more funds to do that. So, and since then, that has, I've been able to travel. I've been Holy cow. Just through the business. Seattle, well, Calgary, a couple, 3 times now. Florida, Japan,
Mm-hmm.
Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And and I've got tickets for San Diego this summer, and I want to go to Mexico again in next November. So yeah, that kind of thing, that's what I was looking for is I've got a big travel vision board, and that's what I want to do. And
Right.
my ultimate goal is to take our whole family, kids, grandkids, the whole works, to New Zealand. And
Whoa.
yeah, and it was funny. We had just gotten to our hotel in Okotoks on Saturday, and we got a phone call from our friend in New Zealand. So we chatted with her for about an hour, and so
Hmm.
we've got connections in New Zealand, and I've been there a couple times, but I'd love to go back with all the.
Manifest, manifest. Something might change from now until April because you know what? The next meetup that's happening in Australia, and that's so
Ooh,
close to New Year. That's in April, though. I don't know. That's too close.
yeah,
4 weeks
yeah,
from now, it
but
needs planning, but who knows? Something might come up. But
yeah,
I tell you, you really inspire me because of the things that you do. Yes, what I've said, cool stuff that you do, and thinking to live in a very purposeful life, even if you were already retired. I
mhm.
don't even know if you would still do it with or without Ron, because as what you've said earlier, even if you're going or not, I'm going. And that's the same thing with me. I was just like, at one point, I even hit that so hard with my husband when I wanted to go out and he did not. And I was just like, well, I could not depend my happiness to other people. And he was like, oh, wait, hold on. That was like offensive. I said, like,
Yeah,
no, in real life, in real grand master of life, if you depend your happiness to other people, how could you be fully happy? You
exactly.
do you do the things that would make you happy. Because just take for example, if your happiness depend on this person, what if that person will be gone? If your happiness
Exactly.
depends on your,
Exactly.
even your kids, definitely they will have their own lives. So if
Mhm.
you are not filling up your cup, you would definitely just get drained, empty, dry, and that's when you stop dreaming. That's when you stop really looking forward. Life is good. Life is still amazing. Just
That's
like
right.
what Deborah always says, every day she wakes up and asks the Lord, who could I be of blessing with? So I really see that with you as well. Every time I see your smiles and every time we see each other, especially the 7 days you were in there, you would just go, 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 even if we're already sweating in there, like, oh, you want this? Oh, okay, let's do this. Let's do this TikTok and all that stuff. So you said what keeps you going. I really like that, the trip to go to New Zealand with your family members. So your dream is not just for you now, but
Mhm.
initially you also mentioned that you actually retired from a place that you did not have a pension. And this
Mhm.
is what I would want to address to those that are about to be in their sunset of their lives, you know?
Mhm.
You really have to check on that because even with me, I was a teacher for 20 years, but is it really enough for me to live the life that I want after I retire? So I said, I'm earning the same or more from my teaching fee, month, then I would rather live my life right now and live that life happily. Whatever it is, I'm going to do it. I would not have to wait until I'm 65 realizing, oh, I don't have enough and I have not traveled yet and I have not been with the kids yet or I have not done this yet. So having this business is really made me really reflect on how to live life amazingly. And I tell you, money is not the end all and be all. We really just have to do the things that we want. However, to do things that we want and makes us happy, it needs money. Right, Brenda? It needs money. So, as what I've said, we love this community so much. Of course, there is a lot of things that we look forward to, especially financially. But so far, you've been here for 5 years. What is the most, I'll say, you can rank those three things that you really love about this business.
Well, the chance that I've had to increase my personal development, and it sounds cliche and all that, but I
Mhm.
have really grown as a person that was something that I was not expecting.
Mhm.
The other thing is, well, of course, the community. It feels like a family, and we said that so many times in Mexico that we're family, and we sang that song, and yeah,
Yep.
and then of course the unlimited. There is no ceiling on what people can make, and it doesn't have to be. Some people do it really, really fast. Some people are taking their time and they're on their own path.
Mhm.
It You just have to begin by starting. And I just want to share the uh, the weird, I don't know what to call it, the oddest thing that
Mhm.
I experienced, and I don't have photographic evidence, but I'm going to go back and get it. As I was driving to on our trip to Alberta this weekend. My
Mhm.
husband was already in the town where his mom and uncle live. He's
Mhm.
helping them out with stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm driving by myself, driving along, listening to a podcast.
That's how you drive. You see that you're a happy, happy lady. All right, go ahead.
I'm listening to a podcast, and I look over in the field on the side of the highway, and
Mhm.
there is a white sign,
Mhm.
and in black lettering that somebody has handwritten on there.
Mhm.
No advertising, no anything. It
Mhm.
says, "If not now, when?"
When? Oh,
And I
where was that coming from? Like, who
Yeah,
did
it's
that?
a sign in the middle of on the side of the highway.
Yeah.
Like, if
Yeah.
not now, when?
Yeah.
It just
Whew.
and I thought, "Holy cow, was that really there?"
Was that for
And
me? Was it like,
yeah,
did they just put that
yeah.
there because they know
And
I'm
then
driving?
is it part of another, a series of any, and I didn't see anything else. I didn't see anything before it. It just said, "If not now, when?"
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
That's a You're looking for a sign, that's a sign.
That's the sign, definitely.
And when I came back last night, it was too dark to go and find it again to take a picture of it, but I wanna go out there again and drive and s and
If
take a
there is
picture
no
of the sign.
social media traction, it did not happen, Brenda. It was just in your mind.
But
That was
it
funny, but I believe
reminded
mm,
sorry,
it
um,
reminded you.
I don't even know if it was a couple years ago. I think it was last year. I saw an ad, or not an ad, a post on social media
Uh-huh.
of Jamie Lee Curtis, and I just love her as an actress. I think she's got the coolest hair because we have the same hair color, and she's just always so bubbly and everything. And she talked about when she turned 60. She said it wasn't. Oh, how did she say? The tragedy of my death was not my death. It was the creativity that would still be in me that I hadn't allowed to be
Oh,
expressed.
mhm.
And her voice choked when she said creativity.
Yeah,
And I just, yeah, that's me. That's what I found in this business.
yeah,
An outlet, a
yeah.
place to be myself, that
Oh,
I didn't even know I wasn't being myself
mhm.
until I found this business. I guess that's kind of what it comes
That's
down
a
to.
very good. Yeah, that's a very good reflection because you know what? Earlier you even said, "Oh, you watched the previous interviews and it might not your story." I said, "No, we have different stories and look at how you see and how you view our business. Not all of us view it that way, but I love that. I love that. And thank you for telling us that one." I said, "I'm not going to stop for these comments, but we have amazing comments that I want you to see." Paul even said, "Love your vision, Brenda. And Brenda, you are such an amazing woman. I'm so glad to have met you because of this business. We meet people like you that enrich our lives and others. You are
Oh,
such an amazing woman. We are so fortunate to have to meet you because of this business and become friends. Your inspiration prove it's so many people that this business can be for anyone. And just like what
oh,
I've said, you have a different perspective of this business. And I like your number one. Others would say, oh, it's the money. Oh, it's the community. Oh, it's the people. Yours is the self development. And we should be doing that. We should be striving. It might not be a number one of our list, but we should be striving to do that while we are still alive, because I
exactly.
always do believe God has given us gifts, talents for us to share to others. And if that's a gift, you would continue to have that until when we are in our graveyard. And I just remember the gravestone that Jamie wanted us to put in there. You should not stop. Well, like, it's sad that other people think that they don't have any more that they can do in their lives, especially when they are so down. But they just really need to dig deeper, because there is something on that. There is something to that. And one more thing is, when you said, when you have a vision, you really have to start doing it, because we always ask and pray whatever we believe in, the universe, to your God, our God, whatever you believe in. We always have to ask for it, but we don't actually look for the answers or listen to the answer that's given to us. So we need to take action. Vision is not enough unless you put action to it. So thank you. Thank you so much for reminding us that. And I want to add to what you said. Number third in your list was that unlimited income that we could possibly have in here. And I would always mention this to those, especially to those that are around your age, 50s, 60s, 70s. You're not just building this business for yourselves, but that generational wealth that you are going to leave to your kids, to your grandkids. And I see that with you. You're happy every time you talk about your grandkids. Brenda, what do you see? What do you see? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Well, I see myself somewhere where it's easily accessible to take off and travel somewhere. Um,
Okay.
I see still being here where we live on our farm, because it's been in the family for generations, and we're just gonna still always keep this. We may not live here all the time, but it's home base, and that's where, family is, family comes, and there's always going to be a home for them. And but I'd love to be able to just, who knows what would it be like to go from cruise ship to cruise ship,
Oh
you know?
wow, I love that. Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I've never been on a cruise yet,
Oh,
but
that's
that's another thing for next year. I've got to jump on a cruise. So whether Ron wants to come or not, I'm going.
I'm going. Or we will organize one so that we're
Yeah,
all going. It's a tax
yeah,
write-off. We will have fun. We will just be
yeah.
together and enjoy. Because you know what? You would never really know how good you have until you meet people that really you realize, like, wow, wait, we have this kind of community. And crazy enough, I have friends, but now I have more friends coming from the business than when I was on my 38 years of life, because I mean, we grow, we have seasonal friends, we have friends in our childhood, in high school, in school, in our workplace. But now that we are on a reflecting journey of our lives, this is when you realize, like, whoa, these are the people that has the same vision as me, that are
Exactly.
really looking life with a purpose. And I
Mhm.
want to be around them, right? And we
For
want to.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So I guess I'll just have to ask you, before we will play a game. We will play a game. Before we will play a game, to just like, I know it's not, I would always ask this to my interviews, that we always talk about the glory, the highs of the business, but I want to be as realistic as possible. Brenda, do you think you have qualifications or anything you have in mind that somebody should possess or should have before they join the business?
I think you hear the word coachable, but what does that really mean? Yes, I think you need to be coachable. You need to be
Mhm,
willing to try something.
mhm,
Not, you know, I I think I left those shoes outside
mhm,
when I came into this business, and I'm not going to say no. I'm going to give it a shot. You're not gonna fall over and pass out from doing a go live. It might feel like it, but you're not going to.
mhm,
Um, and someone I once heard this analogy of an Olympic skating coach telling her protege
mhm.
that I will not ask you to do anything that will not make you a better skater.
Oh, I
That
love
will And so we will not ask, we won't ask our anyone to do something that will just not improve themselves as a person or a business owner or whatever. We're
that.
just wanting we're wanting everyone to feel the same way we do, just, uplifted and inspired and excited.
Mm-hmm.
So that's and finding things. I'm all about finding things that you didn't know that you had, that were always in there, and
Mm-hmm.
that you just they're hiding for whatever reason, because you've pushed them down, maybe somebody else has pushed
Yeah.
them down, maybe your boss had said, I don't want to see a PowerPoint presentation from you or something. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And no, there's stuff inside me that I would have never dreamed of
Mm-hmm.
um of doing.
Right.
And it was only because this community gives you the space to do it. They give you the support to do it. They give
Mm-hmm.
you the education to do it, and they give you the
Right.
encouragement to do it. So there's just no boundaries, is what I feel here, for someone who is willing to be coachable.
I agree. I agree with that. And I like that. I like that because I could not think before. I was like, okay, you could be of different ages. You can come. Even if you did not finish high school or college, you can be a business. But you are right. People that are in this business and are successful, it's because, as what you said, you put your slippers, you hang your coat, whatever you have learned from before. When you come in the business and you just want to listen from those experts, those coaches, those the ones that would really want us to be successful, then we become successful as well. And I like that. I like that you put that in words, because others might think, that, oh, why do you have the same business? And, it's very, very tight in there now. It's like, no, we have the same business, but we are helping each other. We're helping each other strategize. We're even sharing knowledge, even if we do not make money out of each other. We're supporting each other. And that's what we love about this business as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Brenda, for that. And I think I found another family here that just came in. I think I saw Maria. Where's Maria? Maria just hopped in here. Yes.
Oh, Maria.
Welcome, welcome, Maria. So we will play a game, and yay, it's fun to play a game. But first, make sure that those that are here from earlier, you have to log into this form so that you could be part of the giveaways at the end of this interview. So there you go. You will get a chance to win 500 pesos, or if you're already in the business, you are going to get a gift from me that would remind you that's what you got from watching us doing live. So far we have how many names? We have 25 names in there. So if you have not logged in your name or information, make sure you do and be there during the live stream. All right, we're here and we are playing this game, and this is the same game but different questions just for the spirit of Christmas. This is Would You Rather Be? All right, would you rather be? What happened to my? Yeah, there you go.
Welcome back to Quiz Blitz. Before starting, please subscribe.
Okay, we're not subscribing. All right, there you go. Let's see. Would you rather drink an eggnog or drink an apple cider?
Eggnog.
Ooh, that sounds so good too. Do you spike it too?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Pretty sure it's for the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
I love that too. All right, next one. Would you rather get lots of small gifts or get a big one? Big gift.
Oh goodness. I really, I guess, one big gift rather than lots of small gifts.
And what's the reason behind that?
I'm not a real gift person. I would just rather, yeah, lots of small gifts are, then you've got lots more stuff to deal with.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
You
So
know what?
I
Yes.
would love an experience rather than a gift. The gift of an
Oh,
experience is yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
helped me out on that. A lot of people, of course, family, my husband's asking me, what do you want for Christmas? I was like, no, I don't really, because my clothes, what would I do with my clothes? Now that I'm here at home, I'm not going to be wearing that. My shoes, I felt like I have hundreds of shoes I'm not using anymore. Bags, I have tons of them.
Yeah.
I like that. Give me an experience.
And I was
Woo!
very lucky that my family gave me an experience for my 65th birthday.
And what was that?
My daughters and I flew to Seattle to go and see the Dave Matthews Band at the Gorge.
Wow.
And that was perfect weather. It was a perfect night. It was a perfect weekend. It was amazing. And our son couldn't come along because he was already playing somewhere. He's a musician. And Ron just said, go, go, go. So we just had the best time, me and my girls. And yeah, it was beautiful. So that's the kind of gift that's one big gift. Right.
Yeah. There you go. I like that. But I just want to add to that. Make sure that you will participate in my pictures and my videos, because I'll get so upset. Like, we will have an experience, right? But of course, I have teenagers. Well, the other one's preteen. I'm like, Mom, you taking pictures, Mom. And that just makes me like, oh, whatever. What are we coming here for if we don't have documents? I want documentation. At work, this is my bread and butter. I want to post this. But anyhow, that's really cool. I would want to have that as well. Now, next one. Would you rather build a snowman? These are all experience now, or decorate the Christmas tree?
Oh, goodness. Let's go with decorate the Christmas tree.
You don't want to be in the cold?
Well, it wasn't like the day last weekend, not this past one, the week before. Our granddaughters came out, they spent the night, we decorated the tree, and we went outside and we played in the snow. So it was...
All right, then. All right.
It was a tie.
It was a tie, but you know what? We don't get a lot of snow in here. So when it snows, it's really, really amazing, especially if it should be Christmas, like white Christmas. That would be nice.
Right. Yeah.
So I hope there will be snow this year, or beginning of next year. But I really love snow when it just starts to pour down.
Yeah.
When it's like there for the second day and the third day, I'm like, no, I can't be going out in the snow. Plus, have you seen the snow in New York? Like after a day, it's so dirty.
Yeah. Well, we've still got lovely white snow here, and we've got a lot of it. So yeah, we can send some to you if you like.
No, I don't want it right now. I want it fresh. I don't want All right, cool. Would you rather meet the Grinch or meet Santa Claus?
Oh,
this is crazy, but
well, that's a tough one. I would like to meet the Jim Carrey that was in the Grinch behind the makeup.
That's really cool. Yeah. But you know what? The Grinch, and me and my daughter and my mother-in-law. Shout out to my mother-in-law. I think she's watching also. We watched The Wicked. Have you seen The Wicked, the movie?
I haven't yet. I really want to. I saw the stage production, and that was really good. So I'm really looking forward to the movie. Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that those that are playing the villain, they always have the good heart at first, but something happened to them in the middle. So that's why I wanted to meet the Grinch also, to really just have a talk. You can be mad at me right now. You can be like, stealing all the Christmases, but I just want to have a conversation. Just like, what happened. You would love that movie because you would definitely know why she's called the Wicked. Anyhow, let's see. Last question, maybe. Ooh, this one's another good one. Spend a Christmas at Disney or spend Christmas at home?
Oh, I've got to go with at home. Christmas at Disney, I don't know. I think it'd be too much. Yeah. There wouldn't be a chance to kind of sit down, put your feet up and enjoy what's going on, because you got to be go, 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 go.
Right. So I think pre-Christmas, then we should do like the pre-Christmas. But you know what? They're the busiest around this year.
Right. Yeah. Well, we went because of this business. That's two things that I did that I never thought I would. I went to the Epcot Center in Disney World in Florida, and I went to Tokyo Disneyland.
Oh, I should have done that in Tokyo, but I did not. But anyway, I'll go back.
Yeah, that was neat. Yeah, just to say you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I really, really would want to do. And I said and told myself, I'm going to do that when I have my kids. Because what I'm doing right now is I travel to places by myself first because, the kids at school and all that stuff. But I said, I'll come back to this place. Like I come back. Like I went to 8 or 9 countries in Asia when we did go to Japan. So we just went like other places, 2 days here, 3 days here, 2 days here. And there were like countries that, I want the kids to really see Japan. I want the kids to really see this, and other places I don't mind. But like now that they are kids, they need to see this kind of culture in Japan. So
Mhm.
I'm with that. Anyways, we finished that game, and there's still 15 of our viewers here. We still have to see if we have. Ooh, we now have more business partners before we say bye to Brenda. We have Maria. We already said that. Serena's here. Hello.
Hey,
Watching
Maria. Hey,
from
Maria.
Serena is also here. Serena, I wonder what's that question mark in your profile pic? Why is there a question mark? I just realized that one. Yes, Maria's watching.
Oh, Maria was the reason that I went to Mexico because she said, Brenda, let's go to Mexico.
Look at you.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, she was so much fun in Mexico. She was always up for doing whatever, for dancing and being in whatever videos. Maria's the
Cool, cool,
queen.
cool.
Yeah.
Yay. Yep, that's all Filipinos. We will try to dance, we will try to sing, we will try to have fun all the time.
Yeah.
PB and J, they are here.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. All
Meeting them in
right.
person was very exciting. Yes. And oh yes, and Serena too. Like what a energy she had for getting us all on film. That was amazing.
Amazing. She had a series of, oh my
She had a
goodness,
binder. She
YouTube
had a
videos.
binder.
That's like 8 hours. Like every day she has something. And I was just like, I don't even know. I think if I'm like maybe down or I have a whole day to myself not doing anything, I'm gonna sit down in there and just watch what we have been doing. So it was fun. Thank you, thank you. So Brenda, I really am so grateful that you're here. You have shared a story that, you have actually voiced out some things that others would not wanted to do, or others that are of your age, those that are retired, they might be ashamed, they might be shy, they might not want to tell the world that they don't have enough funds on their retirement, and that they would rather just sit in the house and just be retired, right? With you, as what you've said, you still have gas. Why would you not want to share any of those to others as well? Last but not the least, what can you say to those that are still not in here in this business?
Well, this is something that always chokes me up. Um, I heard this saying years ago, and when I saw that I could buy it in a sticker and put it on my computer, I snapped it up. So this is a picture and on my computer that I can't show you because otherwise it's a feather and it says, "What if I fall?" And the answer to that is, "Oh, but my darling, what if you fly?" And
Oh,
then it just chokes me up every time I say it. Usually if I say it on somebody's live or something, I'll start to cry. you
yeah.
know?
Mhm.
Anyway, that is you got to look at it that yes, whatever you think you can. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
I love that. Oh my goodness. All of you, especially you have all these sayings, and you got stickers, I bet, or you have books or something in wherever you have. That's right. That's right. And I need to start using that on my coaching calls, because a lot of people has a lot of self-doubts.
Oh yeah.
A lot of
And that's something
self-doubts.
that we've got to work on every day, all the time. It's not that it just, you read one book, you listen to one podcast and
Done. Mhm.
ah,
Yeah.
you got to keep doing it every day.
Mhm.
And that's another thing that I've found, really helped me, because there's always somebody that you can chat with, connect with, or whatever if you're having a down day.
Yeah.
Watch somebody's video, send them a message or whatever, and you've got tons of people that will support you. So
Definitely.
that's yeah, that's another blessing.
Yes, definitely. So thank you, thank you, thank you again, Brenda. I'm looking forward to see you, I think, in June.
Yep.
And we're gonna have our hugs and our pictures and all that again.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Message me if you need anything. I don't know if you're starting anything with your team, but thank you, thank you, thank you. All right.
Thank you
So
so much for your invitation. Thank you.
Yes, that's the goal. I'm gonna try to ask everybody, 70 of us that were in there. So I'm just taking it slowly, one at a time. So please, if you are in our La Playa del Carmen, Mexico group chat, and if you have not gotten an invitation from me, just give me time. I'll definitely get into you. It's it's also Christmas, around Christmas. There's gonna be a lot of things that we need to be doing, but those that have already done it, those that have said yes, and to you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I will let you go, or you can
Okay.
stay. It's up to you. Oh, there's a bus right there. Hold on. No, my son has a half a day, and I don't know why the bus is turning around in our court. But anyways,
Okay.
thank you so much, and to those that are here, I don't know if you want to stay. We are now going to take a look into our wheel of names.
Okay, I'll just leave you go. You have fun. Thanks so much. Take
Yeah.
care.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So here is our wheel of names. And I just want to make sure that you know the mechanics. You should be able to put your names in here. So there's how many in there? Ooh, let me see. There's 27 so far. The last person that I put in there, sorry, is Rose. So the last person should be, let me find out. One more. I'm adding up. Narinder Kaur. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in my live and for sharing this live stream. So, should have been able to log into your name and information in that form, should have shared this live stream. So far, our winners for our live interviews and viewers are from the Philippines, and that made me happy, and that's making me happy because it is not all the time that I give away every time I have interviews, but it's in Christmas when you feel like giving. This is the spirit of Christmas that makes you want to give. So if you are not in there yet, let me put in the link and I'll give you another minute maybe to log into that. So this is the link. Hold on. I will put that in the chat again. While I'm doing that, let me give a shout out. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to give a shout out to those that are here that have not said hi yet. I think I already said hi to some. Kendrick, Ken, Joanne, Marie, Eula. There you go, from Calgary. Thank you. Who else have I not said hi yet? Jessica, Kring Kring. Oh, thank you, Serena. Serena loved the game that we played earlier. Amber, Sheila Domingo. Who else did I not say hi? Jeannie, Amber, Chester Greg, thank you for watching. Shermie. All right, 10 more seconds, you guys. Make sure you're in there. And thank you, Jess. Thank you. I'm looking forward to ours. Brenda said thank you to Paul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Susie's here and Colleen. All right, we are about to draw. Again, you will be winning 500 pesos or a gift if you're already a business owner. All right, type ready if you are. Type ready if you are. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for sharing. Make sure you have shared because I will verify. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who do you think it is? Ken, is that you? No. Oh, Ken. Let me just make sure that Ken is here. Ken, you have 1 minute. All right, your 1 minute starts now. Please make sure that you are watching this live and sharing it to others. If you're interested with a business, I forgot to ask Brenda to invite you to her page, my page. If you want to learn more, if you're watching this from Brenda's, then make sure that you connect with her and message her if you are interested with the business. And Ken is here. Congratulations, Ken. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching, for sharing. Message me in Mommy Ann on the Go in Facebook. I know you are in YouTube, but then message me in Facebook or I will message you, or I would not know what your name in Facebook. So message me, Mommy Ann on the Go, And I will verify if you have shared this live stream in Facebook. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, what I've learned from Brenda was it's not too late yet. It's not too late yet to check on your creativity and what really would fill your heart, what fills your soul. And if you think you don't have any avenue, you don't have place to explore, the business is an answer to that. She loves to learn more about herself and share it to others as well. That's why she's volunteering in our community. And I love that for her. And honestly, that's what also fills my cup, because I honestly don't miss teaching as much as I would have thought I would miss teaching. But because I have this business, I have an avenue, I have a place to share my teaching skills and talents and gifts. Not just to back then to my students, but this time to my business partners, to my fellow moms, to my fellow parents, and that we are all serving our purpose in this business. So if you are not in the business yet, message me, message Brenda. Or if you are in the business already, try to reflect on your journey. Try to see what else can you do, especially on your self-development. Maybe you could share that talent to our community. All right. And in a way, it's still going to be the mission first before the commission, because the commission will just come right after. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, Kenty, congratulations. And I'm looking forward to your message. But definitely, we have, I will be the guest later tonight at 8 p.m., this time with my business partner from my team, Kimberly. I will post that as soon as I'm done here. I will post that. I'm supporting my teammate, and definitely that would be fun. It will be her first time, and I'm looking forward to support her on that. And that is this afternoon, so that's morning in the Philippines. Yes, and tomorrow I'm so excited. Definitely. Oh, I don't have anything tomorrow. I just rescheduled Jamie. Jamie's on the 16th, and then what else do I have? Oh, I know I have scheduled some people that's not in my calendar here, but in my phone. So just looking forward to that interview tonight, and that's morning in the Philippines. I will definitely, definitely, definitely be sharing that in my pages, so watch out for that. Again, thank you. I really do appreciate you, Brenda. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate our viewers. It's almost an hour that you're here, and I know it is 2 o'clock in the morning in the Philippines. I'm happy that our viewers are from the Philippines and the gifts are going to them. But if you would want to share this business to others, I would gladly want to help them as well. Because for me, this business is a blessing, and I would love to share my blessings to you, to each and every one of you. Advance Merry Christmas. I'll see you tonight, EST 8 p.m., or that's going to be 9 in the morning, Wednesday. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good one. Bye.